back.
We're back.
We are finally ready to start travelling again.
And the cameras are back, so that's exciting.
Yeah, that's not uncomfortable at all.
It's been a lovely little break, and we have been in Perth and surrounds for probably 3 months now, so we're dying to get back to vlogging and travelling.
Yeah, I've had enough of this region. It's actually the absolute wrong time of year to be down here as well.
We did it again.
If anyone from Southwest WA will tell you that June, July is the worst time of year to be down in Perth because it's rainy, it's cold,
it's
and
windy.
As we've discovered, very, very windy as well.
Okay, so an interesting development today. Just inside schooling the kids, and a big gust of wind has come through. And well, we don't have an awning anymore. So it's been interesting, but we've been in, what's this place called?
Tatham's Creek Caravan Park
for probably 2 weeks. Brett's been doing training for the new business, so that's been
exciting. The final stage of us being ready to go, and that's now complete. We're ready to hit the road again. And this has been a very interesting caravan park, I would say. It's not like your normal caravan park, it's more of like a retirement village. They've only got like, what is it, like 5 or 6 sites like this for...
permanent, so you can only stay here for 3 months of the year or something.
So yeah, it's been a unique experience for a long stint.
Because I've been stuck for so long, I decided to chop all my hair off, which is exciting and crazy.
And I grew a moustache.
Yes.
I had one person request it, so that's all it takes, guys.
Apparently, thanks guys. Honestly, the dirty stash is back.
But basically, we would like to. We're kind of on schedule right now. We would be leaving now if things were going to plan. We would like to be heading north right now, getting out of this cold weather, back to the sunshine, back to the nice times. But unfortunately, we can't. We can't, can we?
No.
Well, I wasn't here. What happened, Diane? Do you want to explain what happened? We might go out and show everyone as well.
The kids and I got to experience a tornado, which was scary as hell, to be honest. It came over so fast. It was gone and done in like 3 minutes, and then the sun came out, and I was just like, the hell?
Just like in that Twister movie.
Yeah,
let's go out and show everyone what happened.
Yeah, let's go show everyone what happened.
I'll take the camera, you go, and you can show people.
Alright.
Oh, in other news as well, I slept funny and now my foot doesn't work. So if you wonder why I'm limping, it's because apparently I managed to break my foot in my sleep. Isn't getting old fun? Okay, what's happened out here, darling?
Well, we no longer have an awning. It is being completely ripped off. And in other exciting news, it's pulled something behind there. So basically we have to get the whole side of our caravan replaced, which will take a few weeks.
Okay, so we've been through insurance. We had to extend our time here to have an assessor come out.
Because we're interstate, obviously.
So the assessor's come out. He has sent the report off to insurance. They have authorised the repair. We have to wait 2.5 weeks now for them to do to get us in.
Yeah.
And then it's 10 days or 10 working days. So it's going to be 2 weeks where we won't have our home.
Yes.
As I mentioned, we would like to be going north, but the repair is occurring down here. So instead of going north, we're going to go south and go straight into the heart of
this crazy weather.
We're actually really excited to get travelling again. So let's get this van hitched up and we're going to start heading south, the wrong direction. That has to be just about my favourite part of the new car. Like a glove. Welcome to Bunbury.
Bunbury, did we say it right?
God, look at the trees, man.
No, that's a lot of damage.
Holy crap. Look at that. I heard there was a cyclone down here, but Jesus Christ.
The cyclone was huge.
Tornado.
Tornado.
They had 2 tornadoes in 2 weeks.
My God, look at that.
That's insane. That's like a whole bunch of trees.
Holy crap.
Destroyed.
Are we sure we want to come to Bunbury?
Right across.
Oh my god, look at that, Mel. There is a tree down in the caravan park. That's like over a side.
Jeez, I hope no one got hurt. Look at all these sites.
Holy crap.
I guess no one's camping there for a while.
Okay, I guess we'll go and check in. Maybe we can ask for a tornado discount.
Do you think they give that? Yeah.
Not under any trees, I trust.
Definitely not.
Okay, so we just checked in. There was apparently a really big storm. We did hear on the news that it was a tornado. I mean, if you look at the damage, it looks like a tornado. Don't mind the limp, my foot still really hurts.
Don't know what you did.
We think we've pinched a nerve. So I get lots of foot massages, so that'll be nice. But a lady just came in as we were checking in and she reported that somebody had been through her car last night and stolen things out of her car. So not only do we have storms and bad weather to contend with,
So there's obviously thievery going on, so we have
but
to
we've
lock
got
everything.
to be very conscious about locking up as well.
So we're going to have to lock all the tunnel routes, which is a pain in the ass if you're travelling, you know, you want to go get one thing and you've got to unlock 2 locks. And...
I'm absolutely thrilled that we have to come down south and not go north to the Ningaloo right now, because we've got to wait for this caravan to be repaired.
Well, at least, you know.
At least we've got friends here. We're going to go and meet Cam and Ange and hang out with them while we're here. We've got a couple more days with them, so go and say hello.
You think they give you a discount too if there's like some thievery going on?
Yeah, and storms. You know, we asked for the storm and thievery discount and there wasn't one apparently.
I mean, you got to ask whether they get it. They did say no, but you asked anyway.
Unbelievable. We'll go and see what Cam looks like. Alright, there is the sexy new car. There is the sexy lovely wife as well.
Is she?
We are running our advanced security protocols here because of the potential crime. So what that means, we don't leave the windows open either. So we've got the max fan running to keep the van circulated, because the little buggers will break in through the window, feel around for things and things like that, because we're not going to be hanging around at the van tonight. We've got our friends Cam and Angela. Cam from the Travelling Way, who you may remember. We've worked with him for about 2 weeks. Oh, I should also point out that I'm still limping. I don't know what's going on with my foot. I've spent about an hour and a half on Dr. Google, and I think it has something to do with my tendons. I have my foot wrapped in a bandage, and apparently what I need to do is rest and keep my feet up for 2 days, darling. So are you looking forward to doing some cooking for me?
No, it took me an hour to cook lunch today and it still wasn't really good.
And
so I look forward to Mel's bugger ups.
So yeah, I'm going to spend 2 days off my foot, and if it's not getting better then we'll see about going to a doctor. Fingers crossed it just gets better. We're booked in here for a couple of days. We're not going to do anything very exciting. We might pick the camera up again if they get another tornado, and we're here for that. But it is supposed to get windy and rainy, so I don't think we're going to be doing very much.
But there are games. So we've got Monopoly Deal.
So we're coming over to visit Cam and Ange in their lovely big van, because there's more space in our van. Would you guys like to play some Monopoly Deal?
That sounds like a plan.
You may remember these people from that time that we were too heavy.
Good to see you again.
Well, we did hang out for 2 weeks, might I add. So I thought I knew a lot about caravan and caravan weights, and then I spent 2 weeks doing some intense training with Cam, and now I know a hell of a lot more. There is a lot to learn. There's a lot of nuances in the caravan weight situation, isn't there?
There's a bit more to it than you think, isn't there, Brett?
Yes, there is. But I've learned a lot. So how would you say? Are you confident in my abilities now, Cam, after 2 weeks?
Absolutely, mate. You've done a great job.
So we're all ready to go, hit the ground running and start trying to find some work out there. But until we get on the road, we're going to play some Monopoly Deal, hang out with our friends, and we'll see you guys when we actually get travelling. Guys, so if you're a keen observer, you might have noticed that I have swapped over to a Weber Q. I used to use the Ziggy, and one of the big advantages with the Ziggies is the lids would open all the way up and go all the way around, and then people can use them to stick them in things like their tunnel boots and things like that. Because we've got our barbecue in the canopy, we don't really need that feature, and I wasn't overly impressed with the performance of the Ziggy, so that's why I'm swapping over to the Weber, because I wanted to see if I could get a bit better performance out of my barbecue. And I've got to say, guys, I am loving the new Weber. We went up in size as well. We've gone up to a Weber Q. I was finding it really hard to cook for my entire family on the baby Ziggy, and I imagine I'd have a hard time as well on the baby Weber as well. So we've gone up in size, and I'm stoked with that, because as you can see, I can kind of bake on one side and grill on the other. So I'm absolutely stoked with this, but I better get these pancakes into the family while they're hot, because I'm sure they're getting quite hungry, because we've had a bit of a late start today because we were waiting for the rain to stop. Hello family, I've made pancakes!
Yay! It's Explore Day!
Who's missed an Explore Day?
Me!
Definitely.
Gonna take you children out, and we're gonna go and check out some murals. Oh, you can come too, woman.
Oh, thank you. Woman. Woman. What
We're
about woman?
gonna go and check out some murals. We're gonna go to a place called Gnomesville and see a whole bunch of gnomes.
No.
And maybe we'll go and see something a little bit smaller called Frog Hollow, where it's got a whole bunch of frogs. All right, kids, you can tuck on and get into your pancakes.
Yay.
Let me in. Oh, I even got a coffee made, sweetheart. Thank you. Am I going to scald my tongue on this? Or?
Probably. You think I know how to make it after all
Oh,
these
it's okay.
years?
It's not bad. I can drink that. Before I get into my pancakes, guys, I'll let you know what's been going on. We're still in Bunbury. So originally when we came down here into Bunbury, we thought we were going to then go and do a little circuit around the southwest of WA, because we were waiting on insurance to approve our claim on the awning. And we figured, why not waste time? We might as well go and get back into the life that we love and start exploring. But insurance came back to us and they approved our awning claim, and we are able to get it fixed in just a few days, right? We're dropping it off in a few days.
We're dropping it off in a few days. The only caveat to that, I guess, is they need 10 business days to fix the awning, because there's some extra damage underneath
Oh,
that.
and buddy, that's enough maple syrup, mate. It doesn't need to swim in it.
So now we have the task of trying to find somewhere to
when,
go.
When the van goes in, because we live in our van full time obviously, so when the van goes in for its repair, we've got 10 days and a budget of $700, which is what insurance will help us with to cover our accommodation costs. Obviously that's not going to compute, so
and the
we're
worst
trying to
part
figure that
is
out.
it's school holidays. It will be school holidays in WA, so that means everything gets more expensive.
And busier.
And
So we've got
busier.
that to look forward to. But let's not dwell on the future, let's enjoy the now. I'm very excited to get back into the life that we love. I'm very excited to get out and get exploring, so we're going to smash our pancake breakfast and go out and see what we can see from out of Bunbury.
Well, in other exciting news, we're going to do the dishes, but unfortunately our hot water system is kaput, so which is one of the reasons why we're staying in a caravan park, because nobody likes cold showers in this cold weather. So I'm going to boil some water in the pot, do the dishes, and then we'll go out and explore.
Nobody said living in a caravan was easy. It's never easy. Things are always breaking. Have we ever told you that?
I feel like we get something fixed and then something else breaks, so it's just one in, one outer sometimes. We're off to go exploring. So the kids and I have already been to the info centre in town, and we got our little passbooks stamped. The info centre was actually amazing. The ladies there were so helpful. They've given us a map and they've drawn all over it with information, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, for this guy.
And so we're going to try and follow this map. But the other thing too, Bunbury is quite, I didn't think there would be this much thievery going on. We had someone try and break into our tunnel boot while we were asleep, and I yelled at them and they ran off. Looked to be about 10 or something. So it's, I don't know, if you're traveling and you're full-time like us, like locking every tunnel boot all the time is quite painful, to be honest, because you want to go get one thing but you've got to unlock,
I don't know what's more painful, Mel. Is it me complaining about having to unlock everything, or is it the act of locking things? I hate having to unlock everything. Like, you know what it's like with caravan keys. Where are our caravan keys? We have a key for everything because we haven't invested in one of those one keys.
So we've got like 2 keys, and each tunnel boot is different. So the first 2 tunnel boots are both different keys. So
long story short, it's painful, but if we weren't locking everything, we would have lost things out of our tunnel boots, and that's why we have to do it.
And
because
I'm quite surprised.
apparently Bunbury's a bit of a shithole.
I'm quite surprised that, you know, this place is beautiful and there's so much to see and do, but there's thievery going on. So I'm quite surprised by that.
Yeah, it's very mainstream. It's not normally in...
And it's very nonchalant. Oh, lock everything up because there's thieves, you know, if you get stuff stolen.
I love the comment. I love the comment from the receptionist. Happens everywhere. No, darling.
No, darling.
This isn't normal.
This isn't normal.
you might want to get onto the police about that, because no, that doesn't happen everywhere. Maybe have security
going around if it's such a huge problem. But
anyway, moving on. Sorry to continuously whinge. What's first on the list, Mel? Where are we going first?
First we're going to go to Gnomesville.
And what's in Gnomesville?
Apparently there's a whole bunch of gnomes. There's over 8,000 apparently.
Jesus, 8,000 gnomes.
Maybe we'll try and count them all.
Alright, we'll catch you at Gnomesville.
Despite contending with unpredictable weather and the unfortunate encounters with thievery, we were genuinely thrilled to be back on the road again, exploring and seeing new things. The southwest of WA is a really beautiful part of this country. On our way out to Gnomesville, we drove the Ferguson Valley Tourist Drive, which was spectacular with its green rolling hills filled with sheep and cows, and we even spotted a few of Mel's favourite things, the wine vines. Gnomesville is a delightful and unconventional tourist attraction that continues to grow in popularity each year. Its origins date back to the late 1990s, when the first gnome mysteriously appeared at the roundabout intersection of Wellington Mill Road and Ferguson Road. Since then, the gnome population has steadily multiplied as both visitors and locals contribute to the ever-expanding collection of whimsical characters. As we wandered through the wooded area, we admired the sheer creativity in how the gnomes were arranged and the humorous scenes they portrayed. It boggles the mind to think that what started with a single gnome left on a roundabout has blossomed into a charming testament to creativity and community spirit, transforming this quiet town into a unique tourist destination that breathes life into the surrounding small community.
Go away.
There's 2 little
Gnome away. Gnome away.
Guess we shouldn't be too surprised that it's going to rain on us, being down here in the southwest in June. Yeah, she's going to pour. Go, go, go! Unlock the car! Unlock the car! Push the button, Mel! Oh, what are you doing to us?
The button wasn't working.
You made us go wet.
We interrupt this week's episode to let you guys know about our online shop. We worked very hard behind the scenes to get our website, svedos.com.au, up and running and all the moving parts in place to allow us to be able to supply you guys with some of our favourite products for improving our experience on the road, like our drill-operated Boss jockey wheel. Not only do these make hitching and unhitching so much simpler, they're also lighter than most standard jockey wheels. If you're kind enough to support us by shopping from our online store, thank you guys. If not, we appreciate you all the same. Just by being here and watching our videos, you're helping to keep us on the road and exploring our beautiful country. We really appreciate you being here with us, so thank you, VanFam. And now, back to the episode.
What did you think of that, you two?
That was awesome. It was eyeball scorching. There were so many gnomes.
Eyeball scorching.
And there was no gnomes to go and nowhere to go.
And you, Mel, have you got a good pun for the road?
Gnome, sweet gnome.
Oh.
So here is activity number 2 today. We are going to see the mega mural here at Wellington Dam. I will say the drive out was quite amazing. It was so beautiful and we should have filmed it, but we didn't, so sorry.
Let's go have a look at this mega mural.
You have to come and drive it yourself. Oh, look at me, dear.
Not scared?
As you know, I'm a huge fan of murals, and the Wellington Dam mural is special. It's the world's largest dam mural, created by artist Guido van Helten. This masterpiece spans over 8,000 square metres and took over 4 months to complete. Guido van Helten is renowned for his realistic style, and this mural features 6 historical images from the town of Collie. Imagine, the artist was sometimes dangling 100 metres up in the air at 4 in the morning with just a head torch to finish this incredible piece. Make sure you visit if you're ever in the area, it is truly worth it.
Okay, well, we were going to take the kids to Donnybrook because we were told there is an amazing park there, but we've run out of time, haven't we?
Yeah, only because we had to start later in the day because it was raining all morning and it was too warm in bed.
So we had to sleep in, unfortunately. So we ran out of time for the park. Sorry, kids.
Sorry,
It's
kid.
fine.
But we are going to swing in here to the Bunbury Farmers Markets. This shopping centre is incredible with some absolutely
We had
delicious
some
treats
epic
in there.
produce in there.
We've been in here before and we know exactly what we want, so we'll go in and we'll find it and show you what that is. Even the trolley is fancy in here, Mel. It's got speed handles. What's your favourite sauce, Mel?
Diane sauce. You know how many pubs don't make Diane sauce? Oh look, we
Look
can get
how-
the cheap stuff.
How good does that look? Steak and Diane sauce for dinner tonight.
With mash?
I was going to get one of their pre-made potato bakes.
Oh, well that'll work. Yum.
Alright, so dinner tonight, we are going to have something that we haven't had for a very long time. We're going to be having a steak.
With Diane sauce. Now, we could have made it from scratch, but it was so much easier.
we could have made it from scratch, because I've made a lot of Diane sauces in my time.
I've made a lot of Diane sauce supervised, but I mean, $4.89, I couldn't have made it for that much, let's be honest.
I do hope that it tastes delicious.
I
I have
know.
a red wine to go with our steaks. We don't often get to have steaks these days. We just thought we would treat ourselves. Got that potato bake as well. I'm pretty excited to see how their pre-made potato bake goes.
Yeah.
There should be some greens in there. I would normally do something like asparagus, but I forgot to buy it.
Forgot to buy them and we didn't have any in the fridge, so
Yeah, I
oopsie.
didn't have any frozen peas
Oh
or
well
anything
guys,
either.
let's be unhealthy.
Oh no, no greens. So we'll get this cooked up and get into dinner. I'm really keen to see how my steaks go on my new Weber as
Yes,
well.
it will be very exciting and it'll be interesting cleaning it as well.
Can you just do what you just did again, please?
It's so unhealthy.
Okay. Dinner is ready to go. We have steak with Diane sauce. We have a potato bake. We have corn. The children are having sausage with tomato sauce because they didn't like the Diane sauce. Corn for Kaylee, not for Owen. He doesn't like corn. We would normally do a green, but we messed up. We forgot to buy some greens. Pretty keen to get into dinner, guys, but I think we're going to wrap up this week's vlog here. Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. And
So happy to be back
so
on
happy
the road.
to be back. I think
So
we're
happy to be back and moving and
I think
seeing
we're a little
new
rusty,
things.
to be honest. I think we need a little more practice. So bear
Let
with
us know in the
guys.
comments. Let us know in the comments if you think we were rusty. I thought we did okay, but
I don't know.
thanks so much for being here, and we'll see you in next week's video when we try and figure out where the hell we're going to stay for 2 weeks on a $700 budget.
Yeah, so wish us luck, and we're so glad to be back, guys. Just to know that we're happy to be back and we appreciate everything.
We
And
do appreciate you
yeah.
being here and watching us. All right, see you next week. Bye.
Thanks for watching VanFam. We're so thrilled to be back on YouTube and exploring Australia after what was a very busy and productive break. If you missed our live update video and want to know what we got up to on our break from YouTube, click the video link to find out. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Bye.